Hi, Thomas C. Chavez with The Compass Way, and here we are in what we call the kiva, which is made out of mud. Um, it's a cob structure, and it took pretty much a whole year to make this one small, beautiful little building, and it's not quite done. Anyway, I'm in here right now because somebody in the next property over is using power machinery very, very loudly, and we couldn't be out in the garden. So you get to look at this little hobbit door. So I was moved into the kiva. I motivated to do so by coercion, by being a stick was hitting me. And the stick was, I can't do that, and nobody would listen to what I say with that horrible roar all going in the background. And I was pulled in by the carrot of, hey, well, you know, we'll show off. One of the other features of Grace Garden is the fact that we have this cool little structure that so many people have had their hands in. There's a lot of volunteer labor. Cobb really takes a lot of doing. So that's what I wanted to talk about, was motivation, the carrot and the stick, the way that humans are motivated. There are three things that get us going. One is, incentive, the carrot, and the other is the stick, coercion, and the third is belief. But where we get our belief is from our experience. And what does our experience consist of? It's a series of carrots and sticks. But really, it's not as horrible as it sounds, because what we're really designed as little babies to respond to is not a great big carrot and a great big stick, but the littlest, tiniest motivating stimulation possible. When we're very, very small, crawling around, just being able to stand up, and we get into things, we're always looking over our shoulders going, well, what does Mom think of this? What does Dad think of this? And babies are focused on the expressions on the faces of the parents. So when Mom and Dad are going, yeah, that's cool, do that, baby really gets into it. And when they're going, I don't like that, baby just sort of goes, I guess, it loses the interest. It loses being wonderful. So that's really the foundation of what makes us create experience and create belief. Now, I'll talk about belief in another video, because that's a big subject and profoundly misunderstood, I believe anyway. But with the Compass Way, we can understand that this is the foundation of the Getting Along compass. When I'm in Getting Along, I believe I have to do something in order to be worth keeping around. I'm utterly vulnerable. I'm a baby who cannot feed myself because I cannot find the food, and even if I could find it, I might not be able to reach it. And even if I can reach it, maybe it wiggles and I'm vulnerable. I know, I experience that I'm separated from all the other life. I believe what my skin tells me, what the whole distance tells me, that I end here and you are something else, and you are not me. And if you are going to feed me, you have to have a reason. So I am sensitive to your smile and your frown. And you are sensitive to mine. That is the foundation of how, out of which, not of how, but out of which we develop the compass of getting along. All those 8 states of consciousness and all the variations in between comes from that absolute sense of vulnerability. And that has been elaborated into very big sticks and very big carrots. $10,000 bonuses and, years in jail. It's unnecessary. We don't end at our skins. Really, for the vast majority of us, we can absolutely understand, if we go back, that our parents loved us. They would have fed us. They did feed us. The things that we did when we were tiny in order to be cute enough to keep around we were not being fed for the cuteness, no matter how much they liked how cute, how wonderful, how great a baby. We were loved because we were part of them. I love you because you are part of me. We can function in the compass of grace. We no longer need to believe what seemed so obvious and apparent when we were very, very small. That I have to earn every breath from the other guy. Life is not a job. Life is joy. Life is abundance for which we can be grateful. Life is here now. Life is you and I together. Yes, there's lots of things to be done, but we can do it from the heart. Will you join me?